Have you ever wondered which is the greatest single-season NHL team of all time? In 2022-23, the Boston Bruins set new records for wins and points but failed to advance past the first round of the playoffs. So, who is if they are not the best of all time? The 1976-77 season was a historic one for the Montreal Canadiens as they dominated the NHL. Led by coach Scotty Bowman, the Canadiens finished the regular season with a record of 60 wins and only 8 losses. Their star goalie Ken Dryden had a remarkable season, allowing only 2.07 goals against average. Offensively, the team was led by Guy Lafleur, who scored 56 goals and 80 assists in the regular season. They had a formidable lineup with Larry Robinson, Serge Savard, and Guy Lapointe on defense. The Canadiens faced tough competition in the playoffs, but they didn't disappoint their fans. In the quarterfinals, they defeated the St. Louis Blues in just 4 games. They swept the New York Islanders in the semifinals, earning a spot in the Stanley Cup finals. Their opponent in the finals was the Boston Bruins, led by Bobby Orr and Phil Esposito. The series went to 6 games, and the Canadiens came out on top, winning their second consecutive Stanley Cup. The winning goal was scored by Jacques Lemaire in the third period of Game 6. The victory marked the Canadiens' 20th Stanley Cup championship. The 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens are often considered one of the greatest NHL teams of all time. Their dominance on both ends of the ice was remarkable, and their achievements are still celebrated today. They outscored their opponents by 216 goals, a league record, a differential average of 2.7 goals per game. Montreal lost only 8 games, a modern-era record that has never been tied or broken, even when counting only regulation losses, including lockout and pandemic-shortened seasons. They earned at least a point in 72 games, which is still an all-time record. Of the 24 players on the roster, 14 were drafted by the Canadiens. Pierre Bouchard, Rick Chartroff, Brian Englom, Bob Gainey, Régent Houle, Guy Lafleur, Michel Larocque, Pierre Mondoux, Bill Nyrop, Doug Risebrough, Larry Robinson, Steve Shutt, Mario Tremblay, and Murray Wilson. The only player on the roster not developed by the Canadiens was Peter Mahovlich. Only recently has the historic regular season of the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens been matched. The Red Wings eclipsed the all-time record for most regular season wins with 62, previously set at 60 by the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens. This record was later tied by the 2018-19 Tampa Bay Lightning and broken by the 2022-23 Boston Bruins. The Bruins set a new NHL record for most wins and points in a season with 65 wins and 135 points respectively, surpassing the records previously held by the 2018-19 Tampa Bay Lightning, 1995-96 Detroit Red Wings, and 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens. The NHL regular season is a tough 82-game grind. Very few teams have accomplished what the 1976-77 Montreal Canadiens accomplished, let alone win the Stanley Cup in the same season. In my view, and in the eyes of many, they are the greatest NHL team ever assembled. In the comments, please name a team that you feel is equal to or better than the 76-77 Canadiens and why. Hey hockey fans, if you enjoyed this content, please slap that subscribe button. You can also follow my blog at https://tedtalkshockey.com and remember to keep your stick on the ice.
Thanks for watching.